Hello and welcome to this demonstration of the new MCT calculator from VitaFlow. The calculator is an online tool designed to make it quicker and easier for you to calculate how to incorporate MCT into a patient's diet using Lipostart or MCT ProCal or a combination of the two. Let's get started. As you can see, the calculator has 3 tabs, one of which is a user guide. We have tried to make the calculator as intuitive as possible, but the user guide is there if required. Today, however, we are going to focus mainly on the calculator itself. The first step in using the calculator is to tell it how much MCT that you want the patient to consume per day. This can be done using either option A or option B. With option A, you enter the daily MCT requirement as grams of MCT, if you know it. Let's say this is 30 grams. If you then look below, you will see that the calculator tells you how much Lipostart powder, or MCT ProCal, is required to provide that amount of MCT, and the calories that the products will provide per day. At this stage, the calculator will not provide the volume of Lipostart, or tell you how to split the MCT intake between the two products. You need to enter 1 or 2 pieces of extra information before it can tell you how to do that. We shall discuss this in a moment. However, let us say that we do not know the amount of MCT required by the patient. Using option B will help you to calculate this. With option B, you need to enter 2 pieces of information. Firstly, the percentage of target energy that you want MCT to provide. If this is 15%, you would enter 15 here. You then need to enter the patient's target daily energy requirement. If you don't know this, you can click on the Energy Requirements button. This will open the Energy Requirements tab, showing the EFSA energy requirements for all ages and genders. Let us say that the patient is a 9-year-old girl. We can make a note of the calories required, and then press the Back to Calculator button. We are then returned to the main calculator. Here we can enter the value from the table into the target energy intake box. And now, using the 2 figures we have now entered into option B, the calculator displays the amount of MCT that the patient needs to consume, in grams per day. As with option A, you will see that the calculator also tells you how much Lipostart powder, or MCT ProCal, is required to provide that amount of MCT, and the calories that the products will provide per day. We can now move on to step 2. We may know how we want to provide the MCT. For example, we may only want to use Lipostart, in which case, we can enter X into option C. This will make the non-relevant sections of the calculator disappear. However, the use of step 2 is optional. If we want all 3 options to remain visible, we would simply leave options C, D, and E blank. Step 3 allows us to be more specific about volumes and energy densities. If we go to step 3.1, we can tell the calculator, in either metric or imperial measurements, what we want the energy density from Lipostart to be. In either case, the standard dilution is displayed as a reference value. Let us say we want the standard energy density of 70 calories per 100 milliliters. We can enter 70 into this box. The calculator will then display the amount of water you need to add to the Lipostart powder in milliliters, and the final reconstituted daily volume. If you enter the energy density, expressed in calories per fluid ounce, then the fluid volumes will correspondingly display in fluid ounces. With step 3.3, where the daily MCT requirement is split between Lipostart and MCT ProCal, additional information is required before the calculator can generate figures. You need to tell the calculator the desired energy density and volume of Lipostart that you want the patient to consume per day. You can enter this data using metric units in section F, or imperial units in section G. We shall use section F. Once we have completed this section, the calculator will tell you three things. Firstly, the amounts of water and lipostat that you need to mix together. Secondly, the amount of MCT procal needed to meet the balance of the patient's daily MCT requirement. And thirdly, the energy that this combination of products will supply on a daily basis. Thanks for watching. We hope you find the calculator useful. If you have any feedback or questions, please contact us at vitaflow.co.uk.